guys, how's it going? How is everybody doing today? Let's see, get this over here. There we are. Perfect. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. Pin this over here. You guys, we're doing a kit today. Here we go. Hey, Karen. Happy Friday Eve. There we are. Okay, guys, we're doing a swag kit today. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Look at my friend. He's almost as tall as I am. He's 24 inches. 24 inches, you guys. Look at that, how cute that is. Okay. So you guys, hey Tina, hey Donna. I know, isn't it cute? So, okay, so we've been doing a lot of traditional, and I know you guys are loving it, but we also got to do some whimsical. So we're doing some whimsical today. Hey Angela. Yes. So last year when Sarah ordered them, she accidentally only ordered 12-inch. This time we decided to get the 24-inch. And so the 24-inch is available in the whimsical, but it's also in the traditional. Okay, but this kit is for the whimsical, is what we're doing today. Okay, so the kit is a 24-inch metal, you guys, metal nutcracker. Y'all. Look at these ribbons. We get these 3 ribbons. You will get the 36-inch pink teardrop and a roll of this blue, like iridescent mesh. So that's the kit. So I grabbed some extras. I always like to add extras. You guys know that if you guys watch me. And it's so the other one that we're getting. So the extras are this. These are the extras. I grabbed some of these because they, oh my gosh, right? Hello. That's about as good as it gets. And then, okay, so I had not seen this. I mean, I saw it on the website, but I had not actually gotten my little hands on it. This is a gold spray that she has right now. Oh my God, you guys, I did not know this was this amazing. Like, it's got little gold fern, gold eucalyptus, this like pine. So this is super cute. So we're going to break this up and we're going to put this in there. And then I also got a couple little gems, just some little gold ones. They're clear on this side and then they're glittered on this side. I think I'm going to use the glittered side. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. So I did, I'm going to attach the nutcracker on. So I just use a pipe cleaner on the back because it's got the little sawtooth thingy. Hey, Teresa. But I need to either punch a hole or do something else on the bottom. Because I always like to have 2 places. So I think, so it's going to go like this. That's what we're going to do. So I got to put a hole somewhere. Okay, so the ideal place is in the center here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a little metal hole punch. So we're just going to come in here. Sorry, buddy. And just use a little metal hole punch. Just as coat. Come on. Oh. Not that hard, it's just at an awkward angle. Maybe it is that hard. I think it's a combination of both. Hey, Misty. Okay. Sometimes when they're at an awkward angle, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But it's okay. I can do this. It doesn't help that I have little hands, so I can't really get in there. Come on, man. There it goes. It's just an awkward angle. It's not that it's that hard. But apparently it did seem that hard. So we're going to take a white pipe cleaner. We're going to pull it through. Okay. And then we're just going to give it a twist. Okay. So that's what we have. So that's how we're going to attach it. So I think I want it probably around there. So it's going to look crooked, of course, until I put it on the table. Where it's getting. So this is a big swag, you guys. This sucker's 36 inches long. So I'm going to push these pipe cleaners, making sure I have mesh behind the sign so it doesn't get like swallowed up into the teardrop, if that makes sense. And I want to make sure that I put it around the base. And this is a really thick teardrop, you guys. I didn't realize how thick it was. Like, it's got like a bunch of stems. Okay. So there's the top. Now here's the mid. Once again, we're making sure we have mesh behind it. Thanks for helping on, you guys. Hopefully everyone's had a good week. Pushing through. Alright, this is why I usually try and have the signs on, you guys. Because it's like watching paint dry sometimes. There you go. There it is. Okay, perfect. Now when you tighten this, don't tighten it so much that it looks like it's getting sunken into the teardrop, okay? Okay. There we are. Now let's put this up here and see what it looks like. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I got to stand in front of this to look at this. So on the thing, I think it's the teardrop. Okay. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Now we're making sure we're pulling some of this mesh out. So you want to make sure you can see the blue mesh. I don't care if I'm seeing pink behind this because it's a pink teardrop. You kind of, you kind of want to see all the different colors. Okay. So there we go. See, now it looks crooked, right? I'm telling you, this teardrop. Also, maybe my camera angle. Hey, Tanika. You did what? Someone said, yes, the pink swag is amazing. Miniature, finished it for you, did the red, green, black. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the traditional Nutcracker colors. Okay? It's not crooked, you guys. I promise. If it looks crooked, I think it's the teardrop. the way I'm hanging it. Okay, there we are. We're good. We're good, I promise you. Okay, so we're going to start adding some stuff on here, you guys. So I'm going to make a bow. I'm probably going to put a big bow here. We're probably going to add some tails coming out. I've got the gold. Yeah, this gold spray I got to cut up. So, okay, good. That's the thing. Sometimes with the camera, it does not look great. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay. So once again, if you guys did not see it earlier, amazing ribbon. You guys, this is so pretty. It's like pink with gold. Good, good, good. This blue is kind of like a sugared. It's got real fine glitter on it. But Sarah and I, we got this and there's like, oh my God, it's so amazing. It's so pretty. So we're going to make a pretty bow. And then we'll add some tails and we'll add the rest of our stuff in there. I went ahead and put the mesh in, you guys, just because it's, you know, it is a 36-inch. So it takes a little bit. And I did it just the way that I usually do. Rolled it in, rolled it in a bit, and then squished it, and then put it in on the center. And then did the two sides up on the top. And the mesh is cut at 18 inches. Okay, guys, so this is directional ribbon, which means that the Nutcracker is going to be standing. So, y'all know I have to use it accordingly then. So we're going to do a 24-inch tail. Okay. So we're going to do the bow first. Then we're going to start adding all the stuff. And we're going to do, it's a big piece. So we're going to do a 6.5-inch loop. And then our tail is going to be about 7 inches. Okay, then we're going to come in with this really pretty blue. So it's kind of like a cross between a light blue and a mint, which is what we want, especially because around the coat it does have a little bit darker sections. So, oh, you know what? I kind of, no. We're going to do this one. So we're going to pull this. It's going to match. Hello. Okay, well, our first one was 6.5. Our next one's going to be 6. Okay, and our tail is going to be about 1/2 inch down. Okay, then we're going to come in with this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pink and gold, you guys. Hey, Nikki. Hello, hello. And those of you guys who do not know who I am, my name is Sonia Thompson. I'm the owner of the Red Rustic Rose, and I collab with the Wreath shop here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, guys, this tail we're actually going to make about halfway. So it's going to be about a 12-inch tail. So you guys make sure you're following the page here, the Wreath shop, and then go over to my page, the Red Rustic Rose, and follow me there. Okay, so our first one was 6.5. Our next one is 6. And so we're going to go in at 5.5 with this. Hey, Dallas, how are you? Okay, bring this up here. So this is a kit. Once again, you guys, you get the 3 ribbons, a roll of mesh, a 36-inch pink teardrop and the 24-inch nutcracker sign. Okay, you guys. So you're going to lift this up. Oh, I should have gotten some zip ties. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Where is my little... We're going to use that one. Let me just grab that. And they're cute. If you guys have not been over to the Wreath Shop website, Sarah got a bunch of cute gingerbread, pink, and gingerbready looking stuff in, so better go look. Lots of really pretty stuff coming in. And then I think there's another truck coming in next week, so super exciting. Okay, I'm just going to fluff this a little bit, and then we're going to put it in there and kind of finagle around and see what we're doing with it. So here's our pretty bow. Look at that. You can see all the colors and the long tails coming down. So we're going to put this in here. Okay, we'll spread it out so that you can see all the different ribbons. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. The way we're going to do that. Once again, putting it through the mesh. I'm not so worried about the color of the zip tie that's going on the back because you're not going to be able to see it. Do make sure that you have mesh around, behind the bow, and that you put it around the spine of the teardrop. Ooh, sometimes pushing it through is lots of fun. Come on, man. There we go. And we are going to move this around a little bit, so don't worry if it looks wonky. We'll take care of that. There we are. So here's where we start playing with these tails a little bit. And we're kind of moving these around a little bit. Okay, so this is just going to kind of hang around. And we're going to take these two. We're going to bring them about right here. Center that. And maybe right there. A little bit higher. This is a 36-inch. So I cut this at 24, but you could actually cut it a little bit longer, maybe you would like. Now all you're going to do is take one of the pine. Now you're going to just wrap it around. And if you want to make sure that it stays, you take your needle nose and you give it a squeeze. And you can also add, if you would like, a little dab of glue to keep it there. Okay? And we can tighten that just a little bit more. Put it in there. Misty? Oh, no worries, Kathy Mitchell. Yes, this is a kit. They do sell them individually. Hey, Dee. So yeah, you can purchase it in the kit, which is pinned at the bottom, or you can purchase them individually. Okay? And yes, it's the 24-inch one. So that's what we're doing right there. We're going to do some cheater bows down here. And the metal nutcracker, the 24-inch, they have them in the pink and the blue, and she also has them in the traditional colors. And then she also has them in the 12-inch if you want the smaller version. Like if you want to put it on, say, a grapevine or a smaller swag. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're going to go through here and we're going to do, I'm going to do cheater bow down at the bottom here. But I'm going to kind of make it a little bit longer than I usually do. So we're going to do an 11-inch tail on this, you guys. Okay, and then we're going to do a 5.5-inch loop. Cheater bows, you can make them any size you want. Okay, this is going to bug me if it's like that. Okay, I'm going to do this on a cheater bow. I don't usually do them on the cheater bow, but I want my nutcrackers to be facing the right direction. Of course. Okay. We're going to do that right there. I'm doing that so my nutcracker is not upside down. And I'm going to use a zip tie to hold it together, so it's totally fine. Don't be scared that it's going to fall apart. Okay, and then we're going to come in with this color. So we're going to match that up. Once I measure the first layer, the other ones I just match up to that first layer, okay? Of course, we're going to lift this up. We're going to get a zip tie because I did cut that ribbon. Otherwise, I would just put it into the teardrop and I wouldn't worry about it. But I want to make sure it does not come apart. So, and you're not going to be able to see the zip tie. So don't worry. So there's our cheater bow. See how pretty those two go together? Super, super pretty. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to find 2 ties. And we're just going to put that in there like that. Take one tie and the other one. And we're just going to give it a twist. Okay? That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to spread these tails out. And if you notice, I'm alternating the tails. So there we go. We've got our cheater bow there. We've got our other bow here. And I'm probably going to add some tails in here on this side. Probably right here. Just to kind of or else it's just kind of, it's down the center and on this side. So I need some kind of ribbon on this side so it evens out. I could put a cheater bow on that, but I think I'm just going to do, hey Shirley. I could also do, here we're going to do something a little bit different too. We're going to make, should bring that down. We're going to do about 8-inch. No, we're going to make it 10-inch. 10-inch tail. Hey, Tracy. what? I'm gonna do something else. Hold on, you guys. We're gonna match those up. Center that. We're gonna do some tails. So what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna gather it. Okay. Then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna grab one of those ties that we have. And we're gonna wrap that around there. Okay. That's going to go like there. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to do a little loop to right there. Now we're going to cut the tails. I did it backwards. That's because I had already folded that ribbon. I'd already creased it there, so I didn't want to mess with that too much. Now, you could use a zip tie, but if you've got a tie like this, you can use that. Okay? So we're going to cut this. Now we're just going to dovetail these. The other reason too is I want my nutcracker standing up. I take our needle nose, give that a little squish, and then come down here and give that a little squish as well. We've got a little bump there, we've got a tail there. So now we've got tails on side, these up here, we've got a bump here, and then a cheater bow on the bottom. I may add another piece of ribbon here, another tail, just because I feel like it's missing a tail right there. So I'm probably going to do like this blue. We're going to take this. We're just going to cut, let's do, so about a 9-inch. We're going to dovetail this. We're going to come in here. Now remember I told you this, this has a lot of tails, so it's really easy to find one. To attach something to, okay? Another tail there. There we go. I like that a little bit better there. Okay, you guys, you've got quite a bit of ribbon. We're going to go ahead and start using some of our stuff. They're coming. Kathy Mitchell. Kathy Mitchell. I have things coming, girl. I have things coming. Those are the extras. I wanted something gold, and I had not seen this. I mean, I'd seen it on the website, but I had not seen it in person, and it is glorious. Thank you, Tanika. Yeah, it's the really fun whimsical, right? I've been doing the traditional grapevines, and everybody's been loving those, but I'm like, you know, Sarah and I were like, we need to do a little whimsical. We got a little fun. Okay, guys, let me get this bow maker out of the way. And let's start adding some stuff. So these are the extras, you guys. These are not part of the kit. The kit is the 36-inch teardrop, the 3 rolls of ribbon, the 24-inch sign, and a roll of mesh. Yeah, like, look at this. That is just glorious. So we're gonna, yes, 1 bush of the gold. You can cut this, we're gonna cut each of this in half. Okay, first of all, we've got all of our ribbon here, so we're going to be spreading that gold around. Oh, and the other extras are this. And then we've got, you know what, let me add the gems first. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff here. These, the gold, these gems. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a lot of stuff is coming into the Wreath shop. I may go next week and do a live. I need to talk to Sarah. I think we're going to put one of these up here. I think that's what we're going to do with that one. What do I want? Okay, you guys. We're going to add some glue on this. And we're going to use the glitter side. Okay? We're going to use the glitter side. I'm using Gorilla Glue, you guys. So usually I have my gun. And my glue sticks are supposed to come today. And they didn't. That's okay. I have a huge pot of glue over here. So we're just putting a ton of glue. And we're going to put that right there. We're going to kind of move it around for a little bit just to make sure. Sure that it stays. Put our other tail here, which is fine. Remember, if you're gluing your stuff in, you got to make sure you use a good amount of glue and be a little patient with it, okay? So we're going to put that one there. And I've got that other one, and I think I may put it down here. Here we've got this. Like I said, it does have the clear side, but the glitter side. I want to use the glitter side. And we could put this gem right down here. I could put it there. No, I'm going to do that. We're going to use one of these ties because this has got the little hole in there. Hold on. So we're going to use a pipe cleaner. I watch you end up wanting to buy everything. Girl, I want to buy everything. Thank you. It is addicting. Once you start making wreaths, you're like, it's so bad, you guys. It's like, oh my gosh. You know what? I can have worse. Right, we could have worse habits. We could have worse habits. So we're going to come down here, and all I'm going to do is take one of those little pines, and we're just going to tie this on there. Hold on, I may actually have to remove it from there, because I had to put it so low. So we're just going to find this little pine here, and we're just going to tie it on. Y'all, whenever I go to the wreath shop, I'm like, no, I have to like walk around with blinders, because I'm like, nope, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Because you guys shop online. I go in there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, no, don't do it. I do it. I am so weak. I'm almost like at the point where I'm like, will work for Wreath supplies. So we put our little gem here at the bottom. Will work for Wreath supplies. Now the cool thing is because I do have my Etsy shop, right? So I list my stuff and I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Just making wreaths this long. It's totally fine. Okay, guys, we're going to start adding our gold stuffs. I just wanted to put those in first. I couldn't work there. Oh, exactly. So I'm going to cut these probably in half because even when you cut them in half, they're still like a pretty good little chunk. I know, I'm telling you. And then it does not fail. Every time I go in there, I'll see something. We pick the stuff out, and then I'll leave. And then by the time I come to do a live here, she's added new stuff. I'm like, what are you trying to do to me, girl? What? She's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm cutting these around in half. Some are a little shorter, some are a little longer. That's good. Does not have to be perfect, you guys. Let's see. Do that one. It's got one longer one, so we're going to cut this into 3. I'm telling you. Okay, so we're going to go through. And like I said, this one's got like ferns, it's got the pine, eucalyptus. There's some gold berries in there. I not know how good this was. Okay, so the bush, I ended up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pieces. And 11 good size. I mean, these are like picks. It's like $7 bucks. So it's a really good deal, you guys. Okay, we're going to come in and we're going to start adding some of this. And get in there. You want to make sure you're wiggling it. You're wiggling it. Like, I don't know what that other word was that I was trying to say. Okay? So it's peeking out behind, and you can see all the things. Okay, there we are. There we go. So we're just going to start adding all these little fun gold. And they are gold. I'm telling you, this is like gold. It's like beautiful. Very like regal, which I thought would be great with this. Okay, so we're just coming in here. Now remember, it's okay if we can see the pink pine, if we can see the blue mesh, because all the colors coordinate, right? A little bit. Okay, there we go. We're going to put that piece down there. If you notice, I put a couple pieces on the top. I am going to put a couple pieces on the bottom. I tend to kind of, I put a couple on the top, then I go to the bottom. I feel like this needs to go in here. Don't touch that mesh there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There we are. Still want to be able to see the feet. Thank you. So I'm going to pick one of the longer pieces. To put right back here. Just hold it for a sec. There it goes. Oh, it's actually staying a little bit better than I thought. Okay, so we're just going in and spreading our gold throughout. We've got up here. We need to put some other pieces down here and over on this side. So we're going to come in. I think we're going to put it right here. Right where I attached that that ribbon there. Yes, I cut the mesh at 18 inches. But yeah, look how pretty that is. Super, super pretty. Right, we put a piece over here, a little smaller. And also, it's got a thick wire through the whole thing, so you can cut it anywhere that you would like and make the sections as big or as small as you want. Okay? There. Add some more down here. So we're just coming through and adding all of our gold here. Or I can take one of these little pines, kind of pull it through there, so it kind of incorporates it through the whole piece. Let me cut this one a little bit. So you see, we're trying to make sure we get a lot of the, little pieces everywhere. And I cut this so that I can add right here. Get in there. See, we've got down here, on the sides up here, and we can just keep filling in. I'm going to leave these for the side right now, but we also have these. Now remember, that gold spray, it's really more of a bush, is an extra, and so is this. I wanted to add these because look how well they match. I mean, they're the exact color. So I also like that this spray here, sorry, not so talkative, busy making September. Oh, no worries, Tina. I just appreciate you guys hanging out. Remember, you guys, if you guys are not following the page here, the Wreath Shop, make sure you do that. Also, make sure you go and follow my page, the Red Rustic Rose. Yeah, girl, I've been up to my eyeball in fall wreaths. Filling orders. My Etsy shop is busy right now, thankfully. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, if you notice, you guys, I leave some short and I leave some long, depending on where I want to put these. So I thought these were really, really cute. So we're going to take this. Super fun. It's got the gold. It's a little, little regal. Okay, we're going to come in here. We're going to put that right there. This is just one of the fun ones. It's a whimsical, right? All those kind of mint green with a little bit of pink, a little bit of blue. you guys see me wiggling it, I want to make sure that the more spaces it touches, the least likely it is to come out. Okay? I'm going to use one of these that I left longer to put up here on the top. I always cut my sprays different lengths just so that it makes it easier for that. Okay. Right there. Come on, buddy. Want it there or there? It's me trying to decide whether I want it there or there. That matches really well with that ribbon. I need to put one down here, a little bit down further. Thanks, Misty. Yeah, it's right. It's the whimsical. We're doing whimsical. Don't worry, you guys. We have tons of greenery, so there's more classical, classic coming. One, I want to make more grapevines. Love me some grapevines. Okay, so we've got one here, 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 here. We've got our gem down here. I'll figure out where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it right here. It's just fun, right? Ooh, have you guys seen the pink and gingerbread colors? Ooh, that's super pretty. Excited about that one. Okay, so we've got that. Probably going to put this around here. So, super cute, you guys. Okay, you guys. Here she is. Let me see. We can still add some more, right? I still have a bunch of this gold. I may add a little bit more here to the edges. But for right now, we're good. I just got to go back and look at it, right? But look how fun this is. Right? We've got our blue, our mint. We've got our big bow here. We've got our jewel. We've got gold going all the way around. For this, probably at least probably a 40. Probably a 40. Look at that. We've got our gem here at the bottom. Right? Everything goes really nice and well together. Super glam. I'll clean that up, take a really nice picture of it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, you guys, this is a kit. It is pinned at the bottom. Thank you, everyone. It is pinned at the bottom. Make sure you guys go out to check out the Wreath shop. It's got tons of new stuff coming in. Make sure you guys are following the page here, the Wreath shop, and then make sure you guys go over to my page, the Red Rustic Rose, and follow there. I post stuff there all the time too. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Bye, guys.